Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Ocugen. This was a stock analysis request from actually two of the followers, and I wanted to let you know that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to follow. Now in the case of this chart, I am actually looking more to warn who might be interested, because I see this as a quite high risk chart with some potential, but not something I would personally recommend. Now, in the longer time frame, we are looking here at a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, a third wave down, a fourth wave up, and now I would actually be tracking here a fifth wave to the downside. Now, there is always the possibility that this could develop as a diagonal structure to the upside, where we have a 1, 2, and now we would be in a larger wave 3. But the likelihood of this happening, for the risk that it presents, not worth it in my opinion. And instead I would personally focus on different stocks that we are frequently covering instead of something like this. But for those of you interested, in the blue interpretation we are tracking the direct continuation to the downside, and really I'm not going to focus on anything too bullish until we actually break what we would have here for resistance in wave 4, which in this case would be from the, let's see, for the wave 4 we have resistance in the area between the 87 cents up to the $3.9. Now here in this area, in the shorter time frame, I actually see it working out into an ABC structure where we could even reach that upper boundary of the wave 4. And if we look on the larger time frame for this larger wave 4, we can see that this chart actually enjoyed reaching quite the end of this resistance area. It failed to break it. It failed to create the impulse that would have actually provided this chart within this fifth wave to have a chance for a larger, more positive outlook with a larger wave 1 in this area. But yeah, it failed, and in this case I would really see it possible that sure, we could reach here towards the end of this resistance zone in the wave 4. And an ideal target for this interpretation in an ABC structure would be the 100% extension, which is at the $3.2 level. Now keep in mind, it is a wave 4 developing. Wave 4 can develop into a triangle structure, and in that case we could actually just go sideways for a pretty significant amount of time and not really make any higher highs and not even any lower lows, while actually fulfilling the expectations for such a wave 4, because technically we did reach the resistance area and we could actually even have completed the wave 4. Now personally I would prefer still to push higher within this ABC structure, where we even held, actually I believe I checked this earlier, but we had here support for a wave B between the $1 level down to the 51 cent level, and we held that perfectly and we started this large movement to the upside. Now let's look a little bit at this wave C, since we did manage to break out of the support area, and let's see what we would actually expect in terms of immediate resistance. We did manage to push a bit out of the resistance area at the 78.6% retracement. We did return pretty quickly within the bounds of it, but I do have faith again that this C wave to the upside might work out, where in this case I would be probably looking here at a wave 1, here a wave 2, then to the upside. Not the most simple structure, to be honest. We could have just an ABC that has developed in this area, and then this could be a wave 1, and in that case we would have here a wave 2, and now we would be looking for a third wave to the upside. But in that case I would have to look at the larger ABC structure. Now again, for this DA wave, as I mentioned in many videos, can develop either as a 3-wave move or as a 5-wave move, and that is a bit of a problem. Now I'm not ruling out, and I am going to track direct continuation in an impulse, because technically this could work out as a series of 1-2 setups really that has developed in this area and even here. So we could be looking here at a 1 2 1 2, and then maybe another 1 2 here, a third wave up, and now we would have a wave 4 correction. So in this idea, I will track the closest area to the actual correction that we are having at the moment, and for the interpretation, where this could be the 1 2 setup interpretation series of 1 2 setups, but don't bet too much on that. It's just for the interpretation that even in the case of a larger A wave, this could work out. But we would be looking to create initially an impulse to the upside, and in that case I would like to hold support here for a wave 4 between let's see, the $1.5 level all the way down to the $1.3 level. Now we actually perfectly reached the 38.2% retracement level, and we did have actually a reaction twice. Now as it seems, we may actually break significantly below it, or it will probably not hold, and as it seems, it might even build a larger 5-wave structure to the downside here. And in this case, I would be looking out for the resistance that would appear in this area, and let's use the orange interpretation again for resistance. But yeah, as long as we stay below the 78.6% retracement at the $1.7 level, we have a pretty decent risk that we will build at least another low, maybe something like this in an ABC structure. Maybe we actually fail to hold the supports on here for wave 4. I'm looking here at the 50% retracement to tell me when that would be the case, but I would also point out that realistically, if I look from a larger time frame perspective and not a very short time frame that is extremely fragile, I can see still direct continuation even within this wave 3, as long as we hold here an arbitrary support zone here for an ABC movement to the upside. And in that case, I don't know, let's use the yellow interpretation for a wave 2 that would allow a retracement from the $1.4 level for this interpretation down to the $1 level. And as long as we stay above the 78.6% retracement here, I am still looking for a more direct continuation in the third wave to the upside, where, yeah, let's even add something for this idea in yellow that could allow us to still reach even the ideal target within the wave C, then completing the wave 4. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much positivity to be seen at the moment on this chart, and I would be quite careful. But for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.